Oda really went all Hulkamania this chapter and dropped a bomb. This was a Shanks teaser chapter unlike the cameos shown so far in the series. Ever since the end of Wano, One Piece has been a roller coaster ride, and chapter 1079 is no exception. It's hard to say which crew drew the unlucky straw, as Law's route took him to Blackbeard, Luffy's route took him to Vegapunk and is now stuck in a deathly game of Clue and the world government's top brass heading that way, and Kid got shanked. No really. His route took him to Shank. The same Shanks said to have taken his left arm, but oh boy never even reached him, so he lost to flunkies, then leveled up his game facing Big Mom and Kaido. Then, well, let me explain. The chapter starts off confirming my chapter 1075 video was more dead on than I could have expected. York gives her orders to the Seraphim, as being a Vegapunk she already considered what to do if the government decided to offer to. The civilians are still making their way onto the ships to leave the island, but little does anyone know that also en route to the island is none other than Blackbeard. Egghead Island is about to be host of the Royal Rumble, or would WWE Survivor Series be a more fitting pay-per-view, as everyone is in teams or team-ups? Hell, who knows at this moment. But one thing is clear, it's about to go down. Kid, now learning that he was now in Red Hair's territory again, soon finds that he is surrounded by big-name pirates, but this time around he got something for them. Shanks, hearing of this, decides to go confront him, this time personally, which to those around took as a joke, as either Kid is just that weak of a pirate and he is humoring the rookie, or those out there are really pushovers who are only strong because of Shanks' flag. Sadly, Shanks knows nothing about this pirate called Kid. But Kid made it be known that he lost his arm to Shanks to up his pirating cred, as he survived an encounter with one of the emperors. However, the truth of the matter is that Kid didn't get past Shanks' lackeys, so never seen Shanks, and that would make Kid a joke and laughingstock of the pirating world if revealed. Now, Shanks is given information on this up-and-coming powerhouse. But here is the moment when the shit got real. We got a taste at just how badass the red hair captain is. With his observation, Haki, Shanks, without saying anything, takes action. Kid, having gathered all the needed materials to take those smiles right off those pirates' faces, was taken back when out of nowhere Shanks appears in front of him like Aladdin's genie and proceed to end his career. For our viewers at home, I'll show it again, this time in more detail. While going over Kid's information, what we're about to see is the death of many pirates flashed before Shank. This caused him to react to the danger Kid was about to let loose on everyone. Kid had no idea that not only Shanks had realized what he was going to do. Shanks reacted and decided to end his career right then, right there in front of all to see. You could say that Shanks took Kid seriously, and that makes sense since Kid did just go toe-to-toe with Big Mom, so he wouldn't hold back. So not only did our boy just body the man with a one-hitter quitter, he straight up put disrespect candles on that cake as Shanks stood over him looking down on him like he was a damn fool. Once Shanks got the signal that the giants were ready, he moved out of the way and Kid plus crew got a one-way ticket to Davy Jones' locker. If you were to say Shanks is the Superman of One Piece, it would be a hard argument to say he is not. I'm going to have Dutta do a full breakdown on the strongest of the four emperors. Not only is he the only one without a devil fruit, because Luffy happened to have eaten it after he went through the effort of stealing it, all his Haki abilities are at the highest level. His armament Haki not only strengthens his body and weapons, but can also be used as a projectile. His observation is already a Byakugan, but now with the Sworn of Omen's sight beyond sight. And finally, his Conqueror's Haki so strong he had an admiral piss himself from a few hundred miles away while just passing by. This arc is getting more and more out there with each chapter. Soon a three-way battle will be held with the fate of Vegapunk in the balance. If you haven't already, subscribe to join in on the adventure.